We've just left Caligulera, Porto Caligulera in San Stefano. We were kicked out in the middle of a working day because of this.
I thought that's the one we were trying to go to.
Oh, we're going to Caligulera. Okay, yeah, Porto de Val in San Stefano. We're heading to Caligulera next to Porto Col, the other side of this headland, because we were kicked out in the middle of the working day today, so they could get a bigger boat in that pays a bit more. So not brilliant of them, but oh well. It's a nice day at least, so good to make some progress. We're heading into the wind at the moment just to hook round the headland, and then it looks like the wind's going to be with us, which will be nice. Yeah, I should be able to get the sails up just before we hook round, so we'll be going nice and quickly towards where we're going. Hopefully I'll be able to get the rest of my work done this evening. But yeah, lovely day. It's only about a 13-mile type stretch, so it should only be 2 or 3 hours. Hopefully more like 2 with the wind today. So yeah, should be a nice sail. Had some strange differing in opinions from the weather forecasting. 3 of them said 0.3 meter waves for 3-second periods, and one of them saying 0.8. So we'll have to hope that the first 3 are right. But if not, it'll only be a bit choppy. It's a nice sunny day anyway, so. Lovely day today. Nearly finished hooking around the headland. It's only been about 10 minutes, so about to get the sail up. The sail's up now, but it seems like the wind's kind of following us around the headland, so we're still heading into it for some reason. I think there's just a very low amount of wind. It's quite calm. Well, supposedly, but right now it's saying it's coming from the sea, so it's a hard call to make. I don't know if it's saying that because we're too close to the land to notice the wind or what, but we'll see soon. We're nearly wrapping around to go through the strait. Yeah, between the mainland here and Giglio. When we arrived the other day, it was quite choppy through here, but it seems flat calm now, so. Tyler?
Yeah?
Nothing, just filming you. Wind's really picked up as we're coming into the marina in Caligulera, but we're 10 minutes out now, so we're going to have to made some option. It'd be nice to stay out and do a bit of sailing. It's quite flat, but quite windy, but unfortunately I've got to get back to work. So we just arrived in Caligulera. Oh. Our lack of Italian speaking didn't go down fantastically well, but I mean, they let us more.
They were nicer than they were on the phone.
Much nicer than on the phone. I tried a bit harder with the Italian on the radio, so I think they appreciated that. Yeah. It's a lot cheaper than Porto or Cole, so it's worth noting for anyone sailing around the area. If you call them up, try your best with Italian, and they're more likely to give you a berth. Because it's, I think, about £15 a day here and £60 a day in Portocole, so it makes a big difference. But it's a lovely place. Sun's still out. It's got a lot windier though. I think the wind out there is pushing pretty consistently around 20 now, but it's a much more sheltered harbour, so not feeling it too much inside. Yeah. So we're exploring, what's it called? Cala Galera.
Yep.
The other side of the headland that Orbitello sits on. The German couple gave me a beer. We found the sandiest beach that we've been on since Alderney.
It's not as nice of a colour.
Well, it's not a very nice colour, it's really soft sand, like crazy soft.
It is very soft. Very soft sand.
Incredibly soft. We decided to stay a day in Cala Galera because it only cost us €9 a night to moor here, which is crazy. And there's such a nice beach, and we had a few jobs to do as well. But we're currently walking between the beach just in front of the marina and the long beach that goes down the southern side of the lagoon. And yeah, the water's so shallow all the way out. Like, you can walk really far out, and it's only up to your knees, like 50 meters out.
It's pretty warm as well.
And it's quite warm, yeah, because it's just the wind's been blowing into the bay for the last couple of days, so, and it's been sunny, so all the warm water's pushed in here. But yeah, it's nice. It's perfect refreshing walk, isn't it? Like it cools you down from the. It's like 20 odd degrees today. It's a beautiful area, this. Just keeps going back here. I wonder if the sand goes all the way to the other side into the lagoon.
Maybe.
That'd be cool. It's pretty weird how it's like...
There's just a forest on the beach.
Yeah, it's like a beach forest. Isn't it?
I like those leaves. They're like hearts.
Very quiet, isn't it?
It's very, very quiet. It's really nice.
Such a still day, and there's like just no one around.
I keep sneezing. It smells like trees.
You can smell the pine sap.
It smells lovely.
Looks like we're nearly at the other side to the lagoon. It's only about, what, 200 metres across? So cool models, isn't there? I think we're here. That's the marina. We walked along the beach, and now we're walking across the lagoon. And I think this shows the lagoon to the sea, or the sea to the lagoon. You're funny. I wasn't expecting it to get this high up. Yeah. It looks like a bird hide. Can you see any birds? Oh yeah, there's like a little curly down there. Don't think the GoPro is going to be able to see it, it's too small. See a fish in the water underneath there. A relatively substantial one. What is that fish in the water there? See there? There's like a ripple. Load of ripples. There. Yeah, flamingos here as well. Probably an eel or something, that fish. In the shallows and the mud. Herons. Well, it doesn't look, it's obviously a saltwater lagoon. Tyler reckons she wants to see one of the wolves.
I don't think they'll come this close to the path.
Probably not.
Not with a campsite just here.
No. We'll go to film it and the beeps will scare it off anyway.
Well, at least it won't come.
And then the wolf will run away. Yeah, I'm not sure what sort of wolves they are.
Stay me away from the people as well. How are you meant to know if you're 150 metres away from a wolf?
I think they've just said a big number so that if you see a wolf, you probably can't see very well an animal 150 metres away.
No.
So basically it's like if you see a wolf, walk away until you can't see it anymore. Which is probably good advice.
Yeah. I want to see a baby wolf.
Wow, not if four. That's the most dangerous thing. If you see a cub and then you don't see the mother or the rest of the pack. You go try and pet the cub and all of a sudden you're getting eaten alive by 12 different wolves. Yeah. Gosh, my posture's dreadful.
You look like you're going to read the news out or something.
Is that how newsreaders say? Is it like this?
That's not how you were saying.
How was I saying?
Just at the table.
We're going to keep going?
Yep. We don't want to get stuck with the tide.
No. As small as the tide is here, it will be enough to make us get quite damp on the return back to our beach.
We don't want to get stuck with the tide.
No. You just said that.
Yeah, but then I put my hand in front of the camera, so I tried to say again.
Right, come on in.
We don't want to get stuck with the tide.
That's the third time. That's funnier and more interesting than you saying, I don't want to get stuck with the tide anyway. That landed perfectly on Tyler's head. You didn't see, but it did.
It definitely didn't.
Come on.
Will we be able to get back across?
Looks like it, yeah.
If not, maybe that tender will give us a ride.
Don't know.
Well, that doesn't make me want to walk through there.
Jellyfish. You don't think you're going to walk straight into it. You're going to get the bottom of your dress wet.
Look at the people. We've started a trend.
I think it's about 5 o'clock at the moment and we're still in Cannell. We're just getting ready to do a trip to Rome. We're setting off so early because it's like, how far is it to Rome?
I'm not sure in miles, but it's like going to be 13-14 hours, maybe like 50-60.
I think it's 60 miles, almost dead on.
What are you doing now?
I'd forgotten before, but the stern gland grease is nearly emptying. Because it's quite a long trip on a very calm day, I thought I'd refill it.
Yeah.
Before we set off.
And what just happened?
Oh, the insulation from the kind of deck cover part of the engine bay dropped off onto the top of the engine, so I've just kind of glued it back on there with some epoxy, two-part epoxy resin, which I'm hoping will do the job okay. I'm not 100% sure if it's the best thing to be using.
But yeah, it's good it didn't fall onto the engine while it was running or anything.
Well, it must have done. I can't imagine it having fallen down at any other point.
Well, we would have seen it once we stopped, no?
I suppose. Would we?
Not sure.
It didn't fall onto any of the moving parts, which is good.
Where was it?
Just literally resting on top of the head of the engine.
Okay.
So we just set off. As you can see, probably from the sky, the sun is just about coming up now. It looks quite pretty over there. It's saying at the moment, I mean, it's a flat, calm day. I mean, we're very sheltered by the headland at the moment. But all the predictions are saying that the swell shouldn't reach above 0.3 meters today, which means I mean, we haven't got a huge amount of wind. But we should be able to get there quite quickly because there's nothing slowing us down particularly. At the moment it says we're going to come in around 5 o'clock, which is pretty perfect. Once we're out and away from this headland a bit, we'll be able to get the sails up because the wind should be coming in a more consistent direction. It was pretty tricky trying to sail around the headland the other day, even in high winds, because it was eddying off all over the place and going in all kinds of weird directions, very hard to keep track of. So, well, definitely, it makes sense. It said
it was the low was like 12 degrees overnight.
yeah. Whereas it's normally been like single digits when we've woken up in, like before the sun. We're about a third of the way in now, 20 miles down, and about 10 miles out from Civita Vecchia, or Città Vecchia, not sure. But the wind's picked up a bit, so the engine's off, and we're We're only doing about 4 knots now, but obviously it's good to give the engine a rest on such a long trip. And the wind's meant to die down a bit later, so just making the most of it while it's around. Tyler's having a bit of a nap. The sun's come out nicely. We're about halfway now, so about 30 miles away from Rome, but the wind's dropped off, so I'm about to take the mainsail in. The engine's back on, unfortunately. Hopefully, I think the wind's meant to come round the other side and start coming off the sea at some point in a couple of hours, so fingers crossed for that. Tyler's still napping. Yeah, about halfway there now, so probably about 6 or 7 hours until we're in Rome. I'm going to take the mainsail in. Tyler's woken back up again. How was your nap?
That was alright. A bit noisy with the engine down there. I was very cold to start with. And then I woke up and I think I got some sleep.
The wind's slowly wrapping around in front of us. It's picked up again now that we're past Civita Vecchia, so I think I'm going to hoist the sails in a bit. In fact, I think I might hoist the sails now.
Massive! Wow. Even just watching their cars, they're huge, aren't they? Yeah.
So, how far are we away now?
Like an hour?
An hour away from Rome.
Yep.
Lovely. We went to Rome a couple of years ago and saw all the sights. So we're probably not going to go into the main city. Keep our energy for the next couple of days because we want to sail to Naples, which is somewhere we haven't been before. But we've got a friend, Flavia, in Rome, who's coming down to the boat to see us, so that'll be nice. And I don't know if she's hung around the marina area at all before. So
I don't think she's been there before.
yes, I think we'll probably just be exploring that together. I've just been cleaning up inside, getting ready for people to come and see the boat. They could do a good spray down outside as well, get some of the salt off of it. It's been a couple of trips since I last gave it a rinse, so try and do that when we get in the marina before they arrive. I'd quite like a shower too. A bit smelly.
I can do with the hose pipe as well if you want.
You can do that with I think I'd rather have a warm shower, or at least a lukewarm shower. Oh, it's looking quite nice and clean in here. Look at this. Or relatively, anyway. It's very shallow out here, outside of Rome. About more than that, 500-600 meters out, maybe even more, and it's only 12 meters. So I'm glad it's a nice calm day, otherwise it would probably be quite bumpy right now. I don't know if you'll be able to see on here, but there's loads of boats about. Like a good 50 sailing boats out from Rome today. It's really cool. We're about 20 minutes out now from Ponte de Roma. There is an awful lot of sailing boats out and about. Our choice.
Voglio un animale domestico. Yeah. Cosa? Davvero?
What do you, oh, the office is closed and it's not open tomorrow and we want to leave tomorrow morning. So it might just mean we have a free night in the marina here in Rome. I'm pretty sure they didn't get the name of our boat right when I was talking. I think they think it's called Our Chase, not Our Choice, so they'll never find us. We've got some people on the boat now.
We picked up Flavia.
I feel like I'm in a movie.
You are in a movie.
On YouTube. It's free to download, guys. I feel awkward now.
So yeah, we picked Flavia up and she brought some friends with her.
Domani inizia l'alta stagione.
Could you show me the wind channel?
Yes.
Oggi pagano 25, da domani.
Do you guys want to introduce yourselves to YouTube?
Hi.
Introduce yourself.
I introduce myself.
Hi,
I don't speak English very well, and then nothing else.
Hi, we met earlier, I think. So, this is Lucrezia. I'll speak for her. She's my friend, and I brought her here because I thought she had to meet these wonderful people. Invited us here, and that's it.
I'm now the captain of this boat, so I'm Alberto. Hi. Oh, I can see my. Okay. I can see myself. Oh, that's the coolest thing. Is it the GoPro 4?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Number 10.
They made so many, like.
Yeah. The coast here is so shallow.
La base è lungo 2 metri in legno, lungo 20 metri in legno. Che swell. Hello.
Perché no, perché fa un sacco di colori strani. No, fa un sacco di colori strani con le nuvole.
Cheers, mate. Oi!
What was that, Flavia?
I'm just gonna change my name, my face.
That's so weird.
Shut up.
It looks so big.
Oh my god. I said it with a very Italian accent. Right? Oh my god.
How old do you think this boat is?
It was built in 1971 or 1970, one or the other.
Not sure.
So like 50 years old now.
Wow. Could be your dad.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment and subscribe if you did. Thank you to everyone who supports us on Patreon, Ko-fi or through PayPal, and to anyone who has ordered themselves some of our new merchandise as well. If you're looking for ways to support us, there's lots of links in the description to help you out. Thanks again for watching. Next week we'll be leaving Rome and heading towards Naples.